Promise you it's all out for you. 'Cause I'm so proud of you, let me tell you what I'm about to do. Okay. But even when you let me. Dave came over to Bristol yesterday for a room to rent for next year, which is very exciting. And we were supposed to shoot something, but we just ended up chatting all day, talking about next year, which I don't think was a good idea. I think we probably should have shot something. Action is better than just chatting, but sometimes chatting's good as well. Put a pin in that. Let's go a bit wider. Whoa! Yeah, that's insane. Look at that. Yeah, I got this new lens a few weeks ago. It's a 8 to 16 mil on my GH5. Oh, not GH. It's on my G9, which is a micro 4/3 sensor, so it's pretty small. To get anything that looks half wide like this, you need to get some adapter and shit. I don't know. I don't know about this techie stuff. Link in Dave's channel for stuff like that. Ask him about it. I don't know. Okay, let's go. This is not suitable to carry like that. Yeah, there's no way I'm talking outside the car in public just yet. I'm not ready for that stuff yet. Oh, Dave and I have obviously been making videos since we were like 17 or something. Since that time, for the last 8 years or whatever, we've been making videos a certain way. And for next year, that has to change. I'm gonna get into that, but for now it's driving home for Christmas. Driving home for Christmas. Hey, I used to sing back in the day. I tried not to bring that up too frequently. Driving home. Hey man, just make sure it's not whack. What's that? He doesn't like it. So, this was where I grew up. It's in Wales. Welcome to the countryside. This needs fixing. I always think I look a bit round-faced with one of these beanie hats on. Me and Dave are perfectionists. More so, I say probably more so Dave than me. To like a crazy level, to the kind of level where it's quite damaging in a weird sense. And an example I can think of, a good example I can think of was we were doing a video for a company called Move 'em, and we set up the shot. The shot looked great. I was really happy with it. It was about an hour or two setup, and we were kind of running a bit late. And the bottom edge of the table in the shot was really bothering Dave, but it was about another sort of 5-10 minutes tweaking, fixing the edge of the table, moving it over a little bit. And it's a kind of a line where we have to be like, nah, we have to move on. And because I knew in the edit that it was going to be fine and it wouldn't really be picked up on, hanging around and fixing every little thing can end up being detrimental in the long run, because maybe you can't fit in another shot at the end of the day, or you can't do something else or whatever. And that has like serious consequences. Even now, like with the sunlight, I was like, oh, I'll wait here until the perfect sunlight comes out. Can't do that. That's not realistic. You've got to crack on, and if the right sunlight comes out, then that's cool. But you can't stand around waiting for it. Having said that, I'm currently waiting for this ginormous cloud to move so I can get this drone picture. I had to tuck it in because I forgot the sideways mount. Still, you gotta do what you gotta do. Yeah, I got the photo in the end. I think in this case it's okay to wait for like up there for an hour for the sunlight, because I'm at home over Christmas and there's literally nothing else to do other than just drink tea with my mum and dad, so it's fine. That is not as good as the one we usually have. Doesn't even smell that good. Doesn't even smell at all, actually. So the tree has got to go in that corner, and we need to move all this stuff.
Well, it's very pretty, Sam.
You think it's all right?
Yeah, it's lovely.
It's still a bit wonky, though.
Yeah, we'll straighten it up.
We need the red lights for the vibe. Okay. Done. So I have a bit of a solution for this, and it's all based on a quote I got from, it was either Dan Mace or Levi Allen. I can't remember. One of them or someone. But the quote reads, "Don't let perfection get in the way of progress." And that's something I'm really trying to like abide by more so next year than I ever have done before. Like if you're a filmmaker, put out films. If you're a musician, you need to put out music. If you want to take pictures, if you're a photographer, you need to be doing it. And the way that me and Dave have been working for the last 8 years is we've been making stuff, but allowing perfection to get in the way of putting anything out, because our ideas, we're making something or we finish something and then it's not quite right, or it's not quite what we imagined at the start, or even what we imagined actually has changed completely. So the idea of what perfection actually is kind of it's often changing, and other people's perception of what your idea of perfection is different. So it's kind of like it's not an actual definite thing, and I don't feel like anyone will ever reach that, even with the finished project. Ideological. Yeah? Awful music. It's Georgia Smith. All you can really do, I think, is create the best work you can in that moment and then share it, release it. Create it, share it, learn from it. Create it, share it, learn from it, and keep doing that. Don't create it and then think about it for a few weeks and then probably share it, or probably not, because you're just kind of past it. That's no way for a filmmaker who gets excited about making films to like share their awesome stuff. So next year I'm going to have my first priority be a certain amount of content every month, probably weekly, I think. And then the second priority be the quality.
Are you kidding me?
That sounds kind of weird to say, but I do think that's the way it has to be. I'm accepting the frequency of content, and I'm doing everything I possibly can for that level of content to be the best it can possibly be. It's out of focus a little bit. And then I think above all of that, exercise or yoga. Some people have said yoga is really good. Top priority, state of mind. Hey man, do you think I should start doing yoga or something?
It is good. Yoga's bloody marvellous, Sam. Changes you mentally and physically.
Cool.